A lot have been writing lately about the number of deaths all over the world, especially in Italy, where the disease broke up earlier, and many people are already infected there than here in Germany. Yeah, far fewer people have died so far, and they are mainly elderly people. The average age of the people who have died in Germany because of coronavirus is 80 years old. The new COVID-19 virus is particularly dangerous because of the speed with which it spreads. The number of new infections can double in a single day. This was the case in Spain last weekend with 950 deaths in one day. And it will not stop. At some point, even the best health system will be overburdened, and there will not be more hospitals for everyone. Even now, hospital staff are already overburdened. This is mainly due to the fact that health systems in Europe have been systematically dismantled by government in recent years. Especially when people are close to each other, when they cough on each other, or when they breathe mixes. But you can also contract the virus by touching a contaminated surface and grabbing your face with your hand. It's easy to get infected while shopping, on public transport, or at work. Many workers are outraged because they have to continue working without adequate protection. Wash your hands frequently, especially if you have been outside, and disinfect them, since you can hardly buy disinfectant in pharmacy anymore. You can help yourself. So you buy vinegar essence at the supermarket and mix it with water. 1 glass of vinegar essence is 3 glasses of water. This way you can clean surfaces and your hand. It is organic and doesn't harm your health. It's very important to always keep at least 1.5 to 2 meters away from people with whom you don't live. A protection on your mouth and nose. Use a scarf, piece of clothes, mask, swim by yourself. Allow you to avoid touching your face and to protect others if you yourself have become a carrier of the virus without knowing it and without having any symptom. It's particularly difficult to keep your distance when you have to share a room. Therefore, the most important thing is that you take responsibility for each other. Get organized. Keep kitchen and bedroom scrupulously clean and clean the disinfectant well after use. If a person is sick, they need a lot of solidarity and support. No sick person should be abandoned. It's very difficult to recognize who is a carrier of this virus. It can take up to 2 weeks between infection and the onset of the disease. During this period, however, you can already infect others unconsciously. Some people have no symptoms, so they don't feel sick at all. Others have mild sing or cold or intestinal problem, but a few people get seriously ill, have trouble breathing, and need to go to hospital. It's important that the person who thinks he or she is sick take special precaution to avoid infecting others. So call your doctor, social worker, or local health department and ask to be tested and treated. Never go directly to the doctor's office. These measures are now recommended to anyone in Germany, and some of them have been implicitly under threat of sanction. But there are many things that are difficult to comply with in multi-family housing. I would like to encourage you to organize yourself to fight for a better condition, to raise up your voices as we did in Albania. Important demand can be made. The collective house must be closed, and you must be safely housed. For example, because of the corona crisis, many hotel beds are empty. sufficient local network capacity, free network, so that you can stay in contact and get information via internet. But beware of official information, because a lot of false news is always spread in social network, which are only there to spread panic. If in doubt, as you are a social worker, in the information, if the information is correct, the operator of the installation must inform you in a complete and timely manner in your own language for all measures that apply in your community, as there are big differences between the different cities. The measure taken within your institution must also be explained to you in good time so that everyone understands them when necessary. You will need mouth guard and disinfection due to limited space, and these are not currently available in Germany. Even in hospital, there are not enough of them. Nevertheless, we must demand that they be produced and made available in larger quantity. And some refugees are also starting to sue them themselves and provide them to others. Instructions are available on internet. So, the inhabitants of the accommodation in Bremen have been taking action. They have protested publicly, taking care of sufficient distance between all participants. Nevertheless, they must now be punished of gathering outside. These punishments are not far, and we stand in solidarity against him. You can also paint banners and hang them on the windows so they are visible from everywhere. I would like to encourage you to become active in the Freundeskreis Al-Azhar and Friends, in a self-organization of refugees who are fighting together with the German against the government asylum policy. So just ask the friends who send you this video to give you more explanation so that you can join our fight. We fight for the better living, we fight for the better staying, and all together we can only fight and stay together, live together. I thank you very much for watching this video.